Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Muramasa. So I'm doing kind of like marathon of Muramasa right now. I'm like getting crazy with like these episodes recently because I'm very curious what's going to happen next. So I literally cannot wait with uploads. I mean, I can wait with uploads, I must wait with uploads, but I cannot wait with recordings. I simply cannot contain myself, so I guess we'll just go to the episode and we'll see what's going to happen next, because we got into the crazy part where actually Hikaru came to be. So yeah, let's just go. And remember to leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, and you can subscribe if you're still not subscribed to this channel. And let's go to the episode. Let's see. I have a bit of troubles with sound recently. I hope this episode will be better than previous ones, because I feel like previous episode had like some issues with audio. Maybe this one will be better. I changed a bit stuff, so maybe we'll see. Let's go. Okay, she actually appeared as like normal person. Okay.
道家の奇弁と悪魔の仮面がお前の影を踏んでいる。
Wow, what a scene. Fuji Majesty is no more. The power unleashed in my struggle with the Konjin has shattered the mountain mighty peak. Okay, well, Fuji is no more. Freeing the geological forces beneath. Below seethes a molten sea. Above, ash blankets the sky. Everything is the color of old, rotten blood. There is no future here. No light. Nothing but destruction and death. What can exist in this place? Okay, so I wonder, you probably explained that to me in the previous episode, maybe not. If not, then you can do this under this one. Why Hikaru is here? Wasn't she supposed to be like inside Kyojin? Inside Kojin? She was supposed to be like fused with him, so why she's here? I'm confused by that part.
ただ一人の勝者のみが果てに立つ。そのものをこそ神と呼ぼう。人に許されざるを自ら許す。超越の権能者と。
I knew that she might return. I planned for it. Okay. Well, that means we need to brainwash Kagaki now. Hikaru, my sister. Lost in a dream. I swore to kill her when next we meet. That time is now. Now I must. Aww. We will save her. I mean, there's like 99.9% chance that it's not possible to save her at all, so... But there's still like slim chance, maybe? My voice is barely a whisper, yet she answers me with a nod, a smile, an island of serenity in the sea of molten chaos. And yet I must. Yeah. I need Muso. Are you? Good question. Kagaki, can you achieve Muso again? Because you kind of achieved that in that dream sequence or whatever that was. But can you do that in real life? Can you become a hero? Can you step inside the hero path?
なんだその全問答は。
She chuckles.
いや、わからんではない。何やら吹っ飛ばされかけたり、地底に埋没したり、そこで変なのに出くわしたり、いろいろとあったからな。心配をかけたか？
Okay, so she actually was absorbed. What? So wait, when Ukyo died, like her consciousness just appeared and she just like emerged through Kojin. I don't know. It makes a little sense to me. Guess this is one of the parts that we don't question.
案ずるな。結局何だったんだか我がことながら未だにさっぱりよくわからんが、光は光る。他の何者でもない。見ての通り、健在だ。
そうか。
Okay. No, I didn't come here to talk. I'm here to...
神と言ったな。
ああ。
お前はこの世の神になりたいのか。
神になりたいか。ふむ、それは考えたこともない。だが、ならなくてはならぬと知っている。ならねば光の望みが叶わぬ。
Okay.
これはお前と村正が教えてくれた道。
だがお前はすでに神も同然だろう。
Pretty much. If she was fused with Kojin, yeah, then that's pretty much true. No, this isn't either. I'm not supposed to be looking for a way out. Yeah, Kagaki cannot do that.
見ればわかる。あの神は砕けて散ったが、
Okay.
力は失われていない。
So wait, so they actually defeated Kojin. And she just like materialized from his corpse? Like escaped his like flesh? Okay, I'm not going to question this. I have a feeling like I must compare this to another visual novel actually. To another novel that's as well the same as Muramasa, claimed by a lot of people as like one of the greatest novels. Like people say that Muramasa is one of the greatest, and there's people who say that Mavlov Alternative is the greatest. Both of them are great, and both of them have some problems. I would say both of them are like 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. It depends. Like Muramasa is much way like better paced than Mavlov so far. I'm still not at the end. I don't know how it will end and if I will like the end, but it's way well paced and have a lot of great characters. You don't get like unnecessary dialogues. Everything feels smooth and like it's like in general this is amazing story. Mavlov, but a lot of stuff in Muramasa doesn't make sense. Like we have this joke that's it's peak fiction, right? Like Kageaki just shooting himself from the ray gun, for example, not burning, getting into fight with Ichijo, going down, then he just stand up for round 2. Stuff like that. And now we have like Hikaru suddenly emerging from like Kojin corpse. What the hell? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like not explained and we just have to accept this. And Mavlov have the problem of pacing. There's like a lot of unnecessary stuff that's like you could just go without it. And it kind of hurts the story. But on the other hand, from what I think now, everything had explanation. Everything made sense. They tried to make scientific stuff about things. Even like aliens, about like everything. It's like everything was like explained. Everything had lore. And there's just stuff happens. Both of these titles have problems. But both of them are great as well. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
お前の中にある。
ミド、これのことであろう。
ああ、これか。
大したものではある。
Okay, they actually got some coaching power.
肝臓が10個くらい増えた感じだな。
10 extra livers, okay.
それでもう十分だろ。お前は神と名乗れるだけの力を持っている。この上さらに何を望む？
Yeah, let's just stop. Let's go to your father. He will acknowledge you.
分かりきったことをあえて聞く。そこがお前の不思議なところだ。
Yeah.
いや、そも光は未だ神の座に値せず、気づけば手に入れていたこの謎の力。なるほど、確かに強大だ。しかし力さえあれば神たるのか。では恐竜は神か、海将は神か、80センチ重列車砲は神か。
Ah.
うなずけまい。力は力に過ぎぬ。陰であってかではない。過去幾人もの覇王が神を自称した。それは彼らに力があったからか。いな、力を持って国々を切り従え。
Yeah, makes sense.
王は己に神聖宿るを信じたのだ。臣民もまた。
ならお前は
Yep. After all this.
歴史への敬意のもと、その示す道筋に従おう。いかに大きな武力を持とうが、成果を世に表すまでは決して戦勝すまい。そして過ちの鉄も踏むまい。かつての覇王は皆中途で堕落した。世界人類ことごとくを征服する前に満足し、力に溺れ不完全な神となった。
I mean, if we destroy just Ginseigo without killing Hikaru, then we can save her somehow, right? Maybe we can like heal her somehow, or like prolong her life long enough to save her somehow. Okay, we're just going to murder her, don't we?
故に打倒された。俺はそうはならぬ。波動の終端までを踏破する。港光は30億人類すべてと勝負し屈服させ、その事実をもって神座へ至ろう。
How do you beat Hikaru though?
お前はどうしてもその妄念を捨てられないのか。
捨てられぬ。いかにも妄念、いかにも愚念。されどこの一年が光の命脈。まずは舞台を整えよう。今光に宿るこのたわけた力、天下万民と分かち合うにも十分だ。
Okay, what are you going to do?
何よ。
光は一心の願いから全人類の廃止を求む。ならば諸人は光の意志に抗い拒絶するための脳を持たなくてはなるまい。でなくては不公正ゆえに授ける。武の一方、殺伐争奪の力と心を。
Okay. The glow so that all may have the strength and the will to resist me.
天下不武。今ここに港光が発令した。
What? What the hell? What happened? Wait, what? What was that? From her right hand, leaps a bolt of golden light, a lance piercing the sky's dark heart, and all around that shining wand, the clouds began to roil. What? What is happening? What she just did? Why she's creating black hole again? What is that? Her black hole is going to be like empowered by these like godly powers now. Oh my god, this is going to be horrifying and like, oh my god, this... You cannot defeat Ginseigo. There's like no way that Tagaki can do this. Like, you just cannot. You just accept apocalypse. I don't know what they can do. I literally have no idea. In the blink of an eye, the sky is transformed from the still lake to a wind-tossed sea. Dark, angry masses swirl upon the central eye. It reminds me of a hurricane. But in truth,
村正、あれは。
汚染波の塊よ。とてつもない濃度の。
mental pollution. What do you mean mental pollution? What's that? You mean that synchronization that the song that she's using? That you never said that like that, I think. I think that was never said like mental pollution before.
あんなの浴びたらきっと鋼鉄でも防げない。
Wait, what? Okay, Ginseigo, calm down. Holy shit. That's okay. Waves that can drive even Musha to madness.
しかもそれだけじゃない。
Okay, what's more in this?
そうともくもこれは武の嵐だ。
Storm of Might, what?
白銀の雨風を地上に注いで回り、人々に武の力と魂を与え、
Oh shit.
同等の武人に仕上げる。
Oh fuck, I know what she mean. Oh. It's going to rain eggs. And it will like get absorbed by people. And the ones who will survive will become her clones. Okay. I think we know how the Muramasa will end. That's the end of the world. Just like, yeah, we can just pack our bags, I guess. Nothing to do here. I don't know. Kagaki, Muramasa, you cannot like deal with this. Just I don't know. Struggle till the end, but I don't think that you can do anything.
これで人類は心身ともに完全武装。この中で勝ち抜いてこそ神たる武人。
What is she saying? No. Does she mean to lose that madness everywhere at once? To transform the entire human race into murderous beasts, armed with the might of Ginseigo? But what will that do to the world? How will anything survive? Well, that's the point. According to Hikaru, only one can survive who became the god, so yeah. Even now, I spy not a flicker of doubt in Hikaru, no gap through which a word might slip to turn her from this curse. She truly means to end the world, to slaughter every last human, being after granting them a piece of divine power. The storm grows, splitting off copies of itself, each boiling with its own vast energy.
ロシア。
Okay, and she's just like sending them to like different countries. Okay.
欧州、中東、新大陸、暗黒大陸、
We are all screwed.
ヤマト。
With each command, a child storm goes holding off across the black sky. The most loyal of servants, the most faithful of generals, they go to the master's bidding. To impose her will upon the earth.
村正、
We cannot win this.
あれが全世界を汚染するのにどの程度の時間が必要かわかるか。
Like 5 minutes?
多分1時間とは。
Hour. Okay, that's better than I thought.
およそ45分だろう。
45. Okay. Her hand lowered. Hikaru turns to face me once more. Her tone is casual, matter of fact. I suppose that she would know.
止める方法は。
元を断つ。
Yeah. You can give up already.
あの嵐は独立してない。発生源とつながったままだから。
I mean, I know that's not the option to just give up. But seriously, I literally don't believe that they can win. That's just like, I don't know, they would need like surprise attack from Kanae to surprise her. Or we need Raicho being alive. I don't remember at this point even if he's alive. I think he died. Did he? I think so. The source. Destroy Ginseigo, the storms will disperse. My duty could not be more pressing, more clear. Not that there was ever truly a question. I must kill Hikaru right here, right now. There isn't a moment to lose. Waste no more breath, seeking answers, Kagaki. Every thought is a moment lost. Every word, a breath, spent in vain. Time and breath are precious now. Use them. Draw your sword and strike.
何を望む光る
I don't think like anything worse can happen at this point in Muramasa. We are at the peak of worst things that happened already.
そこまでのことをなし何を
I mean, we still can destroy the moon, we remember from the future.
よい。幾度でも答えてやる。お前が問いを重ねるなら、光も同じだけ変わらぬ決意を叫ぼう。父よ
Okay.
光の望みはただ一つ。我が父を返せ
Yep, we know that. That's what drove her crazy. With heat enough to fuel the star, Hikaru speaks the dream that made her.
俺をこの世に生み落とした根源を、父の愛を確かめたい。そのために光は母を滅ぼし、世界を滅ぼす。父を奪い束縛するすべてを滅ぼす。そのために光
This is so twisted.
人の道に許されぬ父の奪回を真剣によって成し遂げる。
That's such a twisted reasoning. This then is Hikaru's way. To find a single pearl lost to the sea, boil away all the water in all the oceans of the earth.
なぜ
Pretty much.
と問うか。なぜ核も求めるのかと。それが奪われているからだ。
Yeah. And this is the backstory that we had before. You are not her father. She is not your daughter. You must never love her.
俺は覚えている。
Yep.
母が父に告げた強奪の言葉を、その瞬間を魂にかけて記憶している。だから取り戻さずにはいられない。
In her voice, I hear what this is. Not merely desire, but a primal command. She's missing what she needs to live. It says, the same as if her heart was torn from her chest and flung into the blackest abyss. How can she not dive after it?
父はお前の父は
Yeah.
鍵焼ここへ参れ貴様には何の恨みもないかような真似を命じるのが心苦しくもあるだが今となってはこの愚か者に拾われた運命を嘆いてもらうよりないわ貴様が事の決着をつけよ
Okay. Yeah, all the flashbacks of the family.
いないのだこの世のどこにも
Damn.
お前の父は父たることを捨てた捨てるよう命じられ従った知っているのだろう
知っている。
Yeah. But either way, she desired it so much, she don't care.
だから諦めていた。表の港光は
Oh. That's interesting how she speaks now as Ginseigo. She's speaking to herself as Hikaru from like third person. Because she's a dream.
しかしその陰で俺を育てた。それでも父に愛されたいという希望を、俺という一つの夢を。
There's no sorrow in her voice, only pride. She's a shadow from the depths of Hikaru's subconscious, no more real than the visions one sees before walking, but strong enough to touch the world, strong enough to shatter it.
お前は
人の世に押し隠された父なら、人の世をひっくり返してやれば出てくるやもしれんだろう。
Hikaru laughs, amused by the image. I can only wait in silence for her mirror to subside.
影明よ。
光る
She speaks my name softly, a gentle, probing gesture. I move quickly to the next question.
ならお前は父親が戻りお前を娘と認めさえすればそれで満足するのか
We can arrange that, right? We can arrange that.
世界の破壊を思いとどまるか
その問いも以前に答えたな。光が欲しいのは生贄の肉ではない。真実の心。父は社会と秩序を重んじ、それゆえに光を娘と認めてくださらなかった。だからこそ現世界を守るためとあらば光の願いを聞くやもしれぬ。しかしそれではダメなのだ。真実がない。形ばかりの偽物に
Wow,
過ぎない。
that's true. Wow.
そんなものは欲しくもない。
Yeah, it's like he would give up on his oath and from what he was commanded by the family and everything in order to save the world. So basically he would start like pretending pretending. He actually loves Hikaru, but he cannot like openly says that and everything. But if he do that, then he just like proves that he's doing that for the sake of the world, not for Hikaru. Wow, okay, that makes sense.
真実を得るには父が尊ぶもの。我が母スバルを、今の人間社会をすべて滅ぼし尽くした上で問うのみ。
Yeah, and then you will know that if he actually loves you, then it's actually true. Because there's nothing left for him. On the other hand, if you destroy everything he loves, then he will probably hate you. So that's kind of like trying to force this out of him as well. Because you're basically making him hate you. So that's not the answer you should seek.
これでも光を愛してくれるかと。9割が憎しみでも
Oh, even after all I've done, okay, so she's like
9割クブでも
expecting that.
残りの一部、ほんの少しだけ、一かけらだけ
Wow.
肉親の愛情を示してくれるなら。
Yeah, if he still loves his daughter, even if she like slaughter everyone. Like ultimate test. Okay.
それでいい。それで俺は満ち足りる。
A soft blush rises to her cheeks, and she breathes a dreaming sigh. How did it come to this? Where was the point of no return? A tangled web of cause and effect, threads twined too deeply to know where one begins to or end. Perhaps there is still a chance for reconciliation. If I find the knots, loosen them gently, unwind the threads one by one. Perhaps, in the end, the truth will lie bare. But that would take time. The world has no time. And that leaves me with only one choice. To cut the knots. Tear free the threads, break the web, while there is still hope of escape. It's the only way.
そうか。
Oh my god. We really have no choice.
影明、
ならば光る。お前に父など与えない。ここで。死ね。
Can you do this? I don't think you can defeat Hikaru at all. Not talking about even like killing her. Just defeating her. It's like impossible feat for you. And killing is just like out of the question. Yeah, like your mind will not allow you. We need Muramasa to brainwash you. A frigid chill drives back the volcano heat. Not a gust of wind air, but the icy will of the human heart.
それが答えか、影明。分かっていた。そう。お前はあくまでも母上の味方。俺ではなく、母こそは俺の敵であった。母の意志に従うなら、兄影明、お前も光の敵。
Okay.
その通りだ。
倒す。
Oh my god, we are going with the soundtrack again.
母に従うその生命魂魄、奪い尽くす。母のものは何もかもこの光が奪う。そして世界を打倒する。すべて終わった後、
This is getting pretty intense.
この身に宿る力を使い、我が父のみを生き返らせよう。阻めるものなら阻むがいい。
Once more, the air surges with heat. At last, Minato Hikaru Ginseigo has turned her malice on me. This duel will end with a single blow. Oh my god, of that there can be no doubt. Okay, I know Ginseigo's strength well. She will not need more than one blow to kill me. But the reverse is also true. My opponent is no longer a mountain or two legs, but a musha of purely average size. A target small enough to split with one stroke. Yeah, but do you remember that she had like this kind of like armor that you couldn't like pierce before? I guess you can now with Railgun. Maybe she will not dodge. Like she can still dodge it. We know that she have like gravity control and everything. And now she have the power of God, so it's like even more, like it's even stronger. Okay, how will it will go? Maybe it will be like honorable duel, just like one blow and who dies and this die. And maybe both of them will die. And that will be the end. Whoever lands their attack first will win. For tactics, I will approach the situation as I would a ground-based engagement. Although we are both hovering thanks to our control over gravity, that same power means that we might as well be standing on solid ground. Yeah, we remember that Hikaru was doing that, showing herself off that she's like, I'm just walking. And given that we're close enough to hear each other speak, this is where we must do battle. To attempt any change in position would be the same as turning our back to the enemy. Flight is out of the question. When I move, it will be to strike, to unleash an attack that will surely slay my foe. And the same is true for Hikaru. Ladybug Comet, I guess. Time. Ginseigo has already assumed her stance. Left hand presented, right pulled back. Enju. Basic unarmed stance of Oshino Onryu, though she may appear to have modified it somewhat. The purpose of Enju is simple. Use your left hand to neutralize the enemy offensive, then deliver a crushing blow with your right. This opponent, however, is unlikely to follow the prescribed course. Instead, Should do, as she did at Hachima's shrine. Attack head on, with no attempt to deception, depending on Rao's speed to overwhelm my defense. Yep, like I said, she's fast, like you cannot really like perceive her. Unless you are like in like Muga or Muso state. For anyone else, this plan would be foolish in extreme, not truly a plan at all. But for Ginseigo, able to move at speeds beyond what the human eye can perceive, this approach is far more effective than any clever ruse would be. If she makes it so striking distance is over, the precise nature of her strike will not be relevant. Considering Ginseigo's power and skill, I have no hope of withstanding any conceivable attack. If she strikes with intent to kill, which intent she so undoubtedly she now possesses, then I will surely die. To look upon Hikaru now, one might be forgiven for thinking her part of the landscape. She seems utterly at peace, one with the world. Only her eyes stands out from the background, two bright crimson flames, hungrily awaiting the moment to destroy me. This is it. This is the last duel. In answer, I assume the standard Musha Jodan, Nodachi poised above my right shoulder. This seemingly simple stance has, in fact, near limitless applications, but all derive from the same fundamental intent: to cut your enemy down the moment she enters your range. Yeah, but you need to like make your body to follow your eyes or like perception maybe in the situation, because you cannot really see Hikaru when she starts moving. So you need to react. And quick reminder, you were unable to react at all last time. You was like, what the hell is happening? Why am I flying backwards? This is the whole of my plan. Yes, this is possible to lay a trap in this sense, but I have already dismissed that option outright. Against this opponent, if I'm lucky, the attempt will prove merely futile. Far more likely that it will be my undoing. Time and energy are precious here. When the moment comes, there will be no room for tricks. I must focus all of my strength and skill into the killing blow. Strike the moment she enters my range. That is my only hope. And how are you supposed to figure out when she's in your range? She's just like going to like hit you and murder you in spot. Last time you was unable to do that. Fortunately, I have one advantage. Ginseigo is unarmed, while my weapon is the mighty Nodachi. My range greatly outstrips hers. Even if she moves fast, I will have space in which to react. Once again, a reminder! For example, Ladybug Comet, or even like her normal attacks. You were unable to see that. What changed? But will it be enough? It all comes down to this. The window will be open for a fraction of an instant. Will I be able to exploit it? Every time I have attempted this feat before, it has ended in failure. Yeah, see? Exactly, Kagaki. Good to see that you have like some common sense. Ginseigo breathing is steady and slow. So soft that one might think her asleep. Because of course, that is just what she is. Yep, she is asleep. That's why she's Ginseigo now. Ginseigo is a dream. And as a dream, she possesses clarity of mind to rival the wisest sages of myth, a natural muso, the absence of thought, which is to say the absence of any delay between intent and action. Muso is the way of the hero. That's interesting, actually. That Ginseigo have the, like, basically hero road. Do I have in it me to match her, to seize a moment of vulnerability that can hardly be said to exist? Perhaps, but only if I met three conditions. 1. Remember that my enemy is Ginseigo. 2. Forget that my enemy is Hikaru. Yeah. Muramasa, brainwash time. 3. Abandon self. Yep. We remember. It's like Muga. That night at Kenchoji Temple, I performed an impossible feat. Unarmored, with naught but a common blade, I cut through Tsurugi steel. At the time I was under Ginseigo influence. My heart twisted to serve the single purpose. Not Muga. The absence of self indeed, it's polar opposite. But alike in one respect. Purity of will, of purpose. This is what makes impossible possible. I know I accomplished this feat once before, many years ago. Yeah, when he lost control. After like his father got exiled basically. Then, too, my mind possessed singular focus. If I reach that state of mind once again, if I purge my soul of everything extraneous to my purpose, then I can transcend human limits. I can slay Ginseigo. Remember how it feels. The clarity, the mind, bent to perfect straightness. Remember what you've learned. The principles of Muga. I was expecting Kagaki to go into Muso state, not into Muga actually. I thought like this would be different. I don't know why I thought like that. I don't know. In my mind it was like all the time that before he had Muga, and now when he's like normal self, his only option is Muso. But he's trying to actually achieve Muga again. Forsake desire. Kill the self.
さよう。無双が外の世界を無とする。
Tosh is back!
無我は内の己を無とする理念。
Yep. To reach Moso, you must abandon the world. To reach Muga, the world within.
これもまた善に通ずる方であろう。無我に至らば指示も私欲もすでにない。あるのは世の大義のみ。その敵を討てと欲する世の意志のみ。
Yep.
お主の意志が消え去ろうとも、世の意志がお主を突き動かし敵を討つであろう。
The brother of Minato Hikaru. It is whose heart must die. That's so good. Seeing them side by side like this. Kill him. Kill her. Okay. When the moment comes, seize it. Strike and slay your foe. But also consider the enemy's strength. If she evades your attack, then what? That will be your second chance. Seize it. Discount the timing and angle of her flight. Know them, even as she herself does, and cut her down with your return stroke. Tsubame Geishi. Okay, sorry, that was like quick cut. I had to talk and stuff. Okay. So he's going to try to do actually Tsubame Geishi. Okay. Like he just explained the concept of this, so I'm going to like talk about this. We all know how Tsubame Geishi looks like.
鍵明よ。一つ問わせろ。
Okay.
死せる者の魂はどこへ行くか。
Wow, Hikaru goes philosophical now. Okay, what a question.
死んだ者に行き先などない。だが、
Straightforward answer.
もし、あるとすれば、
あるとせば、
地の底へ落ちて、眠るのだろう。
そうか。俺は天へ昇って輝くと思う。
I guess she is a silver star, huh? That fits her. Do not blink, do not blink. Oh my god. I'm blinking, oh my god. I have her. With sight bordering on persistence. At last, I have captured the silver lightning. My sword is already in motion, descending with titanic force to drive my foe into the molten ground. I just love how Muramasa presenting this fight. This is so cool. This is like lightning speed fight. It's happening in fraction of second. And it gives us that like slow motion, analytic, and like detailed movement of like what's actually happening. I just love it. They could just like, we just smashed, I slayed her, something, like do some stuff fast. But no, they do this. I appreciate it so much. Oh my god, it's so good. Victory. My sword blows through empty air. No touch of blood marks its pristine steel. Ginseigo, what skill, what terrible might. My strike was perfect, and she dodged it. Still, my body knows. It knows that my enemy vaulted my blade. It knows where she is at the very moment. Still a breath outside her range, yet close enough for me to strike. And now Tsubame Geishi. And that means she hasn't escaped. The silver is still within my grasp. Yep. I reverse my blade. Now the return stroke upward to pluck my foe from the sky. And Ginseigo? Ginseigo gets there first. Well, for the time it takes a white hot needle to pierce a single layer of skin, our eyes met. We are close enough to kiss. Too close. Now my Nodachi's liability. It cannot kill at this range, while my enemy need only extend her fist to deliver a fatal blow. My perception was flawless. My timing, unimpeachable. The fastest strike I have ever unleashed. But even then, it wasn't enough. The silver lightning was still was faster still. 1 nanosecond, and I would have had her. But 1 nanosecond was all it took for her to close the range. My options are exhausted. Like I said, like you cannot defeat her. Like, there's no way. It's over. I have failed. But if that's true, then what am I doing? My right hand. Oh, he's grasping the other blade. What is it doing? His reflex. The experience from the fights he had. When did it leave the hilt of my sword? It's reaching for something. Reaching towards my waist. Reaching for my wakizashi. Yeah, your Nodachi is not your only weapon. Most of your fights were with wakizashi. You have more experience with wakizashi than Nodachi, actually. I know what this is. Yoshino Onryu, Hyoku. Upon completing the downward stroke, shift your right hand to the hilt of your short sword, then perform the draw and slash. It's a technique I have practiced many times before, designed to punish the insolent intruder who thinks herself safely inside your defenses. The perfect technique. But how? It wasn't part of the plan. Yep, you just made it up to Flashbacks. How did I know what to do?
勝利の条件。敵が銀星号であることを忘れない。
Of course I remembered. I remembered who and what my enemy is. Ginseigo, the Silver Star, for whom no plan is foolproof, no trap inescapable. My conscious mind thought Tsubame Geishi the answer, but my bones remembered, my cells remembered, they remembered the shame of many defeats, and determined that this time things would be different. They planned for the worst, for worse than the worst, for worse than my feeble brain could imagine, and choose the one technique that would see me through. Now, this time is on my side. Before Ginseigo completes her landing, I draw my sword and strike. We hit the flashbacks of Hikaru there. I didn't hear any hit. Where is she? Did she ducked? Did she crouch? What happened? My brain struggles to catch up. Just now, I struck first. I saw my blade make contact. And yet, no sensation of impact? Oh my god, she's bending the space. Because you have god powers. Ah, I knew this. Like, you cannot fucking destroy Ginseigo. It's impossible. How? The perfect explanation. Did I miss? No. Impossible. But then, how is my enemy whole? It seems like Muramasa is not in the best shape. This usually means she's out cold. Muramasa shouts something. No words. Words would be too slow, but a burst of compressed information. It contains the answer. Folded space. Yep, pretty much. That's a bullshit. Folded space. The conjuring power. Of course Ginseigo can use it too. So use it. She did. When it counted the most, she tore a hole in the ward itself. A tiny hole that for barely an instant, but enough to escape the inescapable. And now?
天意登れ
Damn.
リバース江ノ島インパクト
Ooh, ooh! That hurts! The name of it just hurts! That's the kick that moves the whole island! Okay! Oh my god. I just thought about this. Is this why in the future Moon is destroyed? Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Did she just send him to the moon and destroy Moon with Muramasa? There's no way, right? That was like some alternative reality. Like, Kagaki cannot survive in space. He would die. He even said that himself, that he cannot, like, breathe in air, in space. So maybe he dies there? Oh my god, what's happening? Okay, he just like disappeared. I'm burning. Oh my god, he's actually going out of the atmosphere. What the fuck? It feels like my skin is on fire. Worse, I can hardly breathe. What happened? Where am I? Is this hell? Well, shit, we are in space. To the moon! Great game, by the way, To the Moon. Read it, play it if you still didn't play it. The best story ever told. Period. Darkness, black and heavy, surrounds me. Perhaps this truly is hell. But then, what are those? The darkness is wounded, bleeding from a million points of light. Well, she literally told you to go and check the stars. Yeah, and she actually did that. No hell, then where?
Mido.
Great.
村正か。
My voice catches in my throat. I can't speak. My thoughts make it through.
ねえ、体はどう？応急の処置はしてみたけど。
Okay. But you cannot, like, breathe air here or anything, so...
痛むが全く動かせないほどではない。
Really? I test my body for damage. Everything seems connected. At the same time, everything hurts. The pain is worst. Near the center of my chest. A cracked sternum, most likely.
蹴りを受ける直前に磁気の壁を張ったんだけど、それでも防ぎきれなかった。
Okay, but you at least survived that hit. That's something. Muramasa is sturdier than the island.
そうか。
Still, thanks to her barrier, that I remained in one piece. That kick could easily have scattered my atoms to the wind.
それでね、ミド。
うん。
蹴りと磁気反発、あと直前の空間歪曲も変な感じに作用して、なんか結構遠くまで飛ばされてみたいなのよね。
Yeah, a little bit farther, huh? I said that Kagaki is still not aware what the fuck is happening. And she's like, you know what? We have a problem here and situation, so,
どのあたりだ。
あれを見てくれる？
あれ
What? I turn my head. Oh my god, there's actually Earth.
私たちの世界があんな風に見えるあたり。
Yeah. A little far.
宇宙かよ。
これってさりげなく人類史上の偉大な一歩だったりするんじゃないかしら。
You're first man in space. Nice. Kageaki, the first astronaut. Ginseigo is great launching pad. Yes, and that would be the wonderful if we had achieved in ourselves. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel when we get there by way of a kick. The earth is so blue and so far away.
あの方向へ落ちていかない。ということはつまり、俺は地球の引力圏外へ脱出したのか。
Yeah, pretty much.
どんな速度で飛ばされたのだ。
I don't remember exactly how fast you must go. I don't remember.
完全に脱出したわけでもないみたいよ。まだ少し地球からの新規を感じる。
Oh, okay. Nice. So we are in the orbit. Even then, our velocity must have been phenomenal. So that's why I feel burned. Atmospheric friction would have done the trick. Though that still leaves the question of how I survived the trip. Even accounting for Muramasa barrier and the natural strength of her armor, I find it difficult to fathom. Perhaps Kotetsu power played a role. Kotetsu! Chachamaru is saving Kageaki all the time! I knew that she's the best! See, Muramasa, you didn't like Chachamaru, but without her you couldn't do that. Admit that.
しかし、宇宙は真空、ないし、真空に近いはずだが。
Yep, that's my
な
question.
ぜ俺は窒息せずにいられる。
Like I said, like even you said that you cannot like breathe in the air, like without air. So, like, why?
がったりの熱量変換を応用して酸素を作って供給してるの。
Oh,
空の果てには空気がないなんて知らなかったから、ちょっと慌てたけど。
okay. I guess that makes sense that they had no... She had no idea, like, she lived in the era when, like, people not even, like, touched space at all. I guess, like, Kageaki era touched it a bit because he knew that he cannot, like, breathe in vacuum. So, yeah. But that's big. I had no idea that Muramasa can do that. Tsurugis are amazing.
なるほど。
But it's draining heat, so you should probably go down. I may not be able to talk, but at least I don't have to worry about drawing a few hundreds of thousand kilometers from the nearest body of water.
ただ、あまり長くは続かないから、承知しておいて。
Yep, because it's taking heat as well from Kagaki. He will die sooner or later. It's draining his power.
大気圏内へ帰還する方策を考えろというわけだな。
If you are still within the atmosphere, just use your engine. If you are not in like total vacuum. Actually, even in total vacuum you can do that.
ええ、
Unless your engine don't work in vacuum.
いえ、その前に一悶着ありそう。
Wait, what? Why? What do you mean? Oh my god. I don't believe it. Did she just jump into the air? So Ginseigo followed us here. Defeating her comes first. And last.
こうなれば、あえて帰還の手立てを考える必要もない。
そうね。
That silver comet is our enemy. Nothing else matters. Space fight!
まだまだ検証そうだな、影明。地球を回る物言わぬ赤い衛星にしてやれなんだとは残念無念。
それはあいにくだったな。
しからば稀有な体験を楽しめよう。展開の居心地はどんなものだ。
Yeah.
お前はそこで何を思う？青い故郷を見て帰りたいと思うか、それとも深淵の星々を見てさらに先へ、果てまでも旅。
Yeah, she will let you choose. Decide, you want to get smashed into air or you want to just disappear in the space?
どちらも違うな。ここで俺が思うことは一つだけだ。
いえ、
銀星号。もはやお前を地上へ返したくはない。
Yep. Before you can return to wreak havoc on the world.
よくぞ言ったり。ならば影明、力ずくで光をとどめてみせよう。
Okay, blazing with the incandescent fury, the silver star approaches. Unstoppable speed, irresistible power. This time, surely her wrath will destroy me. I have no means of defense, no means to strike back. Even when we fought on equal footing, in the end, her might surpassed mine. Can they still use gravity here? I guess they can, right? Because they're still within range of the Earth gravity. They're still like in the atmosphere. I wonder if they could use gravity in like vacuum, like total, like outside of like range of Earth. Because I assume they're using like Earth gravity as part of their powers. It's not like it's like from the thin air, right? Maybe? Now the advantage is entirely Ginseigo. The damage from her last attack has greatly sapped my strength, while Ginseigo remains untouched, pristine. What hope have I to overcome? Is there a miracle, a deus ex machina, waiting just off the stage? No, I have nothing. Nothing. Save that. What? I was wrong. One hope remains. Not a miracle by any means, and yet a path to victory, okay? Before I departed, Futaraku, the last egg showed me the truth. Okay. For Minato Kagaki to slay his sister, there's only one thing he first must do. It was always here, at the back of his mind, but I lacked the conviction. It's not too late. There's still time, but only if I take the plunge. So take it, I must. There was never a choice.
Muramasa.
Brainwash me? Brainwash me?
待って、交戦圏に入るまでの時間でなんとか回復を進めてみる。うまくいけばいくらかマシな状態に。
それはいい。そんなことをしても勝てはしない。勝つための手は一つだ。
Yep, brainwash him.
何？
My skin tingles, sensing the approach of raw battle lust. Ginseigo will be upon soon.
村正、今すぐに
Yep,
俺を精神汚染しろ。
yep, as I said. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. That's going to be big. You have to take control. Yep.
精神支配だ。お前の精神で俺の精神を潰し、どうかして取り込め。いつか拘置所でやろうとしたようにだ。
Yep, now it's his will as well. Muramasa, I have no reason to not do that now. He actually agrees.
野立ちを再生させた時のことを思い出せ。あれが答えだ。
Yep. In order to kill Hikaru, first I must die.
俺がいる限り、銀星号には、光には勝てない。どうしようとも。
Yep.
そんなこと。
いや、事実だ。さっきもそうだった。確実に切れるはずだったあの瞬間。俺の意識に光の面影がよぎった。あれさえなければ、空間歪曲の発動に先んじて刃が届いていたかもしれない。俺自身が最大の敗因だ。
Wow. That's true, actually.
だから俺を殺せ。俺の意志を潰せ。
You can bring him back later. It's not like it's permanent. You did that like 2 sides already, so...
無理よ。
It's not like it's permanent. Come on, Muramasa.
人の心をなくしてしまったら戦いようがないもの。
普通の武者ならそうなる。だが村正、お前は使命あって生まれた剣。
Yep.
その使命は俺の使命と今や同一のもの。俺の心が消えようと、お前の使命が残っていれば同じことだ。
Yep.
戦える。
That will be the Muga state.
でも私は
村正、
あなたの意志を守りたくて。
To protect your will, yeah. The thing is, that's his will now. His will is to lose his will.
急げ。
できない。だって私。
Muramasa, if you are going... Like, if Kagaki dies, it's on you.
忘れるな村正。俺たちは屍を踏んで歩いてきた。ここに至るため幾多の命を踏み砕いた。俺を汚染から救い出してくれたあの時、お前自身が俺に言ったことだ。他人に支払わせてきた犠牲、その全てを無駄とするか否か、今が瀬戸際だ。迷う必要はない。迷うことなど許されない。
井戸。
やれ。これは俺の責務だ。これはお前の責務だ。村正、俺の意志を奪え。
Damn. It's happening. The power burns through me, a white-hot flame, forging my soul into something new. Instead of soft flesh and warm blood, my heart becomes a core of black steel, harder, stronger, unbreakable, unbending. This is what I need. My true path of forsaking the self. This power will purge me of weakness, leaving the one righteous purpose to drive me. Thus, though, this ritual of self-annihilation, Minato Kageaki will become that from which he was always furthest removed. Witness the birth of a hero. Damn. Yeah, actually, they actually both did that. They actually did that. Functions restored. Begin diagnostic. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm not sure what that is. Should I end the episode here? Probably. I think so. Yeah, let's end here, because it seems like in next episode we will have then like awakening of like brainwashed Kageaki. It seems like Muramasa just like went to like offline mode for a second to brainwash him, and now she's like booting up again, or this is like some kind of like machine or something, because functions restored begin diagnostic. Feels like it's like other machine maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that will be it for today's episode. That was crazy. Like, we are actually fighting in space now. What is going on? What? Like, we started this as like mecha samurai story, and we ended with space mushas. What is going on? Anyway, that will be it. So, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being with me on this episode. Let me know in the comments if you like this episode, what you think about this episode. I want to give the special thanks, special shout out to my channel members. Thank you for finding me worthy. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks to you, I will be able to grow this channel even more. I hope you like your faster episodes that you can see, and the vote pools for like Muramasa replacement. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for being with me. Thank you for supporting me, for your comments, for your likes, and I will see you in the next one. So thanks, and for the Pocket Watch is going out.